Morning, everyone. Welcome to Applied Economics. So this will be our first week topic, which is the introduction to economics. For this week, we will be defining economics and to comment on the great economist definition of economics. So we will be proceeding to our first video. Definition of economics. So economics came from the Greek word oikonomia. That means management of household expenditures. This means that economics refers to the operation of household transactions. Starting from the simple unit of the society, the family, and the income generated by the parents up to the budget they stretch to meet every need for the members of the family is already an economics action. If we put it to upper bracket of the society, the government, economics is about the management or operation of the entire products and consumptions of the people to be able to meet everyone's need, the need to study intelligently, the process of how to allocate the limited natural resources and non-natural resources to satisfy the unlimited wants of the people. So, therefore, it is the study of efficient and effective allocation of scarce resources in order to satisfy unlimited wants of the people. Economics as a social science, on the popular attempts to define economics. So it suggests that economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. So this is a definition which has also gained prominence and is that economics is a study of ways that individuals and societies allocate their limited resources to satisfy their unlimited wants. So for the aspects of economics, it is very important to recognize the following. So it is a science concerned with the human behavior. Also, one of the aspect is it is concerned with the choices we make and the consequence of these choices for ourselves and others. In fact, the central focus of economics is on choice and decision making. And also, economics is concerned with a man's material welfare. So we have here some other great economists and on their definition of economics. So we have here Adam Smith. Adam Smith is the father of economics. He stated that economics as an inquiry about nature and causes of the wealth of the nations. So always remember that when the word comes from a mind, Adam Smith, so he is the father of economics. We also have here Paul Samuel Nelson. Paul defined economics as a study of how the society could possibly use and share the limited resources into different items of products and services for all the sectors of the society for the present and future consumption. So there is a sharing of the limited resources that will be available for the present and future consumption of the sectors of the society, according to Paul Samuelson. Also, we have another Paul, it's Paul Wonacott. According to Paul Wonacott, Economics is a study of how a man works, looks for food, and finds materials needs. Economics emphasizes problem in production of how to solve or minimize the problem. So basically, Paul Winnicott defined economics of how a man would survive for the day, how a man would search for a job to provide his own needs and material needs for food, shelter, and everyday living. So we have also Lloyd Reynolds. According to Lloyd Reynolds, economics is the study of production, management, and use of scarce resources. So some of the scarce resources that we have is our natural resources. This would be oil or fuel, crude oil, gold, or other mining elements. So these are some of the scarce resources that we have in our economy. And Lloyd Reynolds focuses on its study of the production and management of those scarce resources. We also have here Cristobal Pagoso. Cristobal Pagoso defined economics as um, that economics is concerned with the wise allocation of scarce resources. So for Lloyd Reynolds, he focused on the study of the production and management and usage of the scarce resources, while Cristobal Pagoso is concerned of the wise allocation of the scarce resources, meaning how will you allocate these resources? Where would you allocate it and how wisely would you use it? So that is his concerns. Another great economist that defined that has a definition of economics is Roger Leroy Miller. According to Roger Leroy Miller, the situation that needs the decision of how, when, and where the scarce resources be used. So basically, Lloyd Reynolds, Cristobal Pagoso, Roger Leroy Miller has focused on the scarce resources, but for Roger Leroy Miller, the situation needs to decide on how, when, or where the scarce resources be used. So there is a wise decision for the scarce resources usage. And we also have here Gerardo Sica, a scientific study that points out how people and society decides. People have unlimited needs, and in order to satisfy this, they get resources that are limited. For economics, Gerardo Sicat defined that people have unlimited needs, and how will you satisfy the unlimited needs of these people? The unlimited needs of these people. So you have to get you have to have a limited resources. So consumption maybe today or tomorrow, we never know. That is why in every decision to choose, one has to take into consideration the time element, whether today or tomorrow. If you are consuming some resources, you have to decide whether it's for today or for tomorrow, because we'll never know if we still have these unlimited resources, or I mean, we still have these resources which are limited or unlimited. That is why in every decision, to choose, we have to consider it. Aside from the usage of resources, it has its own value and demands that this need be addressed wisely. So basically, Lloyd Reynolds, Cristobal Pagoso, Roger Leroy Miller, Gerardo Sicat is concerned about the scarce resources, on how we will be using it, on how we will allocate it, when, where, or how it will be used. And basically, the fundamental decision for this is the time that we will be needing these resources, and how much time do we have until these resources is still unlimited, or else it will be limited for its consumption. So on economics, scarce resources and its usage is addressed wisely. For economics, we have two divisions. We have microeconomics and macroeconomics. When we see the word micro, it means small. Everything that has micro, it means small. Microscope, microchip, everything that is micro. So microeconomics. Microeconomics, it refers to the study of small unit of the society. Identified examples such as family, household, a person. So this small unit of the society is consumption, spending, production, and investment. So we have to study a certain society's consumption, spending, production, and investment in microeconomics. While in macroeconomics, when we see the word macro, macro means big, and macroeconomics refers to the study of large unit of the society. So it is the counterpart of microeconomics. Microeconomics of small unit of the society, and macroeconomics is the large unit of the society. We have identified examples such as banks, businesses, firms, government, and other countries. So study of large unit of the society's consumption, spending, production, and investment. So these are the two divisions of economics. For macroeconomics, the study of the whole economy of the country based on its measurement of production income and spending, commonly called gross national product, or GNP. So GNP also includes the decision of implementing fiscal and monetary laws for the whole economy. So for macroeconomics, it's very broad, and it's very wide study, because we have here the gross national product that that has to be done by the decision of implementing fiscal and monetary laws for the whole economy, so particularly in other countries or in the government itself. And for economics, we have three basic tools, and these are very fundamental in economics, because without these tools, we can't study economics. The first one is logic. So logic, it is the science of good and sound reasoning. Conclusion must be drawn from good reasoning or logical reasoning. Another tool for economics is mathematics. So mathematics answers the economic problems, which are best solved with the use of numbers and quantitative descriptions. So with mathematics, we could see such figures that could help us explain problems in the economy, and we would come up for a best solution on how to solve these problems that occur in the economy through the figures and quantitative description. And we also have here statistics, and some of the theories are based on observation and experimentation through the use of statistics. Statistics is the tool used in empirical validation. Also, through statistics, we can help the economist to figure out the numerical data in large quantities, because we are collecting and analyzing these data, especially for the purpose of inferring proportions in a whole from those in a representative sample. So basically, through statistics, we could study and manipulate data in ways of gathering it, reviewing it, analyzing, and drawing conclusions from the data that we had. So also in statistics, we have two major areas, which is the descriptive and inferential statistics. And logic, mathematics, and statistics is a very fundamental tool in economics or in studying economics. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. In your handouts, we have some references and suggested readings. So you may refer to your handouts. So some of the, one reference is Principles of Economics with Taxation, Agrarian Reform and Cooperatives, written by Luz P. Banes. Also, we have suggested readings, Applied Economics by Eloisa M. Macalinang. You may also search in the Google some suggestive readings regarding economics if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to ask me. You may reach out to my Facebook Messenger, or you may also reach out in the group chat that we have in the Facebook Messenger as well. So to end this slide, I will be giving you your week 1 requirement. So we have our activity. So we have, I will be requiring you to answer these questions in an essay form. So first question is, discuss the common ground of economics with other social sciences. And for 2, mention and explain at least 3 roles of economics in the society. Cite examples to help in your discussion. So for this activity, I will just be requiring you to answer only one number. You may choose from number 1 or number 2. Any of those number you may choose, but you may answer it in an essay form and submit it to me. And as soon as you finish it, I will be checking it and give you a feedback regarding about your essay. So if you have any, if you don't have any questions, so I will be ending this slide. And thank you so much for listening to my discussion. I hope you had learned something from this video. And to end this, I will be sharing a Bible verse, which is from Book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 23. Everything is possible for one who believes. So never stop on believing, because nothing is impossible from the Lord. Okay. Thank you so much.